Hey guys, this is Kiara. Thanks for tuning in to this page again. I really wanted to share some valuable information with you guys about a lot of intuitive information that I've got regarding the twin flame situation and the collective energies between the masculine and the feminine. These are divine energies that I'm talking about. And what I really wrote down the other day was mind blowing. There's a lot of shifts in regards to the way that relationships are being seen and being done. And I take a very spiritual approach on my tarot pages when it comes to dealing with relationships. And so the information that I received, I want to share with you guys. And I'm just going to refer to my notes here as I'm sharing. And so the harmony, my mission personally, one of my large missions is to help restore this balance between the divine masculine and divine feminine on a global scale. And that also externally reflects these two balances that reside in each and every single one of us internally, right? And this is a large reflection of our relationships, is the relationship of these two energies inside of us. So let me get right into it. So I have seen, felt, heard, and experienced this imbalance throughout my journey. This has been an ongoing thing throughout my life, and I finally can feel and taste and understand what it means to be in divine connection and equal relation. Yeah, I'm now feeling, hearing, and seeing and understand how beautiful it is when these two energies are in harmony. And so I thank the universe for guiding me to a place that I can understand and achieve this and share it with you guys. But there is an imbalance in the twin flame journey between the masculine and feminine energies. And the divine, so let me see here, sorry. So these two major influences on our relationships, they're levels in relationships. So we're not always all on the same page when it comes to learning lessons in our relationships, but there are certain steps and levels that we kind of tend to go through relatively. If you're on a spiritual path and you have a spiritual kind of essence, then you tend to have the similar kind of blocks and the similar kind of experiences when it comes to relationships and the same battles. And we're kind of trying to balance these energies out. And so it can lead to a lot of ups and downs in relationship to ourselves and outside of us. Divine feminine is learning lessons right now. There's an opportunity to grow and teach and to have an effect on the global scale. So union, the word union, if you guys have heard this before, is meaning of harmony. So I'm not talking about marriage when I say union. I'm talking about something bigger than a piece of paper and someone, and a religion. This is not a religious type of topic. This is very much a spiritual type. And the union is this harmony between the masculine and feminine. This is not gender oriented as well, you guys. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We all have these energies inside of us no matter how we identify. You could be a female and identify strongly with the masculine energy. That is fine. Everyone is different. I swear. But so external balances and imbalances affect internal well-being and spiritual health, you guys. These are large concepts, so I'm just sharing this. You might not quite understand exactly the language I'm using because it's very, very deep. But please bear with me while I try to get it into a 3D. I can get it across in a 3D way. This is 5D information. But so when one energy is being neglected, blocked, trauma can occur, right? And so these are very common problems in today's society. We don't see this union very often. And I do believe that I'm in a union relationship now, but it took me a long time and a lot of work to get there. So this is a lacking of purpose and passions that can also lead to this imbalance. We need to help both the divine masculine and feminine embrace their path and both lead them to enlightenment. This is a separate but linear journey where it's coincided in the same direction, right? And I actually heard this really interesting metaphor the other day that if two people look straight ahead and they're standing side by side, they can see God in a relationship or the divine or whatever higher being and power you call it. But when they're looking directly at each other and turn inside, they can miss gathering that information and having that that empowering union type of energy in their relationship. So that is why it is important that we're always working with our insides, intuition, and in our life passions, and still moving forward, not just bumping into each other, facing each other's problems. We need to help each other work through them, right? So yeah, lacking a purpose and passion can stay, these problems can be unhealed unless the person balances this giving and receiving energy. So you can still turn to your partner when I'm using this metaphor, but we can't stay stuck there. We need to keep moving on our paths, right? And this is where North Node and South Node come into play. But, so yeah, this is an emotional scale, material view. Let's see. So coming back to self and facing the imbalance head on, starting to make that shift that you need to head in the right direction. This is what starts letting you welcome in opportunity to have union in this lifetime, right? So you know when you encounter an awakened divine energy, and that's where I'm going to leave it today. You guys know. And I hope that this helps. This is a very complicated topic for some people, and it's quite heavy. But if you're interested, I will be teaching a lot more about this, and I'm looking forward to breaking it down for you guys. I just need to practice doing that in a way. So bear with me, but thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope that this resonates with you today. Take care.